What's wrong with physical therapy? What's up guys, my name is Antonio and this is Megan, and we both work in physical therapy, and in this channel we like to talk about things that are related to physical therapy because we want to make a difference in people's lives. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And in this video we want to get into talking about what's wrong with physical therapy.
So what's wrong with physical therapy is we're only as strong as our weakest link. The first thing I think of is interaction with patients. If a patient's never had physical therapy before and they come in to see me, and for whatever reason that day I feel really rushed, or I have too many people on my schedule, or I'm preoccupied with personal things and I didn't do that great a job connecting with that patient, they could leave there having an impression of physical therapy that affects all of us because that's the way they see physical therapy at that point. So they might come and see you next and they expect to be treated maybe the same way I treated them. So how can we make a difference in our profession, not just on one person's perspective of our profession, but how can we make a difference as a whole to make our profession better?
And patient care isn't the only part of physical therapy that is lacking, but there are other areas as well that could be improved. So an example that I think of is the schooling. And I don't mean all the schooling for physical therapy is bad, and I don't mean all teachers are bad. Like, I've had a few teachers that were really good and taught me a lot, and I had great experiences from them. But then there were also other teachers who had lengthy PowerPoint slides with a bunch of bullet points that were pulled straight from the book, and all they did in lecture was read the PowerPoint slides that were from my books, and it made no sense to me. Like, let me know in the comment section if you can relate to that. And that was one aspect of physical therapy that could be improved upon.
Another aspect that I think of is continuing education. I've taken really bad classes before online. I remember one specifically that was like a recording of a lecture. You couldn't hear it very well though, and it was choppy. It wasn't very clear. But I've also taken really great courses online and in person, and I think we've talked about it before, but Medbridge does a really great job of staying up to date and providing content that's actually engaging for us, which I think is awesome.
So why is this? Why do some things in physical therapy, why are they done really well, and other things in physical therapy are lacking? And how can we actually improve upon the things that are lacking? So if we're only as strong as our weakest link, how can we improve the weakest link? What can we be doing that can benefit physical therapy as a whole?
One of the things that I think about is using our strengths. So for me, I really enjoy learning. I like a challenge, and I like discovering new things. So when I graduated, or even before I graduated, I spent a lot of time poring over research articles and not just like reading it and putting it aside. Like, every patient that came in, I would read stuff on how can you best connect with a patient? How can I best provide best outcomes for this patient? And if it didn't work, what could I do better next time, right? How could I really make a big impact with each individual person that I saw? Because I just enjoy learning, and as I kept doing that, I realized that it just grows. So now, we opened our own business because, again, I enjoy learning, and how do we do this, and how can we figure that out? And we end up doing a lot more things, a guest lecture, like how can I best connect with students, just using my strength of learning because I enjoy that, and then applying it to the people around me.
And for me, my strength is creativity in presenting information. I'm not as good as learning the information, but I'm a lot better at sharing it and presenting it. And that's why I love doing videos like this, because it's something that I'm really passionate about, and I see that it's lacking in physical therapy. If you go on YouTube and search physical therapy videos, there's not a ton as you would finding other categories like funny cat videos or something like that. So how can we actually improve physical therapy videos so that we can make better courses, more engaging courses, funner courses, courses that are easier to sit through and watch, that you can actually enjoy your time learning?
So what are your strengths? What are the things that you actually enjoy, and what areas of physical therapy do you see that are lacking? It reminds me of the analogy of like the human body. We all can't be the hands, we all can't be the feet, but as we work together, we can make such a difference. So what role can you play to help make a difference in our profession?
So if you see a problem, choose to fix it instead of leaving it broken. Take action. And sometimes if you see the issue as a big endeavor and something that's out of your reach, you're never going to actually start, and you're never actually going to make a difference or begin that journey of impacting physical therapy.
Right. I think it's a quote, think globally, but act locally. It just prompts you to take that step. So you see the big picture, but you start small and you start simple so that you can start impacting those around you.
So there it is, guys. Let us know in the comments section what could be improved in physical therapy. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Peace.